Alright, guys. January 22nd, UFC 270. We have two superheroes facing up against each other. And the reason why I call them superheroes is because, think about it like this. When you are at the top division, the heaviest division, you could beat everyone. So, we have to look at these guys basically as superheroes. Serial Gane versus Francis Ngannou. Ooh, this one right here is super hard to predict. If you guys have seen my video already of my prediction on this one, you guys will know that I am predicting Cyril Gane to win this one. The reason for that is because I believe his cardio, his footwork, just overall his overall skills will be hard for Francis to overcome. But if anyone can do it, it's Francis. Francis has that knockout power that can put anyone's lights out. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what type of skill set you have. Francis can knock you the fuck out. And with that being said, I cannot see Francis getting that shot. I think Cyril's gonna do a very good job of staying the fuck away from him and just getting in there when he needs to get in there to get those points. I do predict this one goes to a decision, and I predict that Cyril wins for sure. But with that being said, there's also two more huge fights on this card. Brandon Morenos versus Davison Figueiredo. This is the third time they have fought, and it's kind of crazy to make this fight again, but it's worth it. Davison Figueiredo and Brandon Moreno are both two savages that, honestly, they are two superheroes too, in some sense. Davison Figueiredo, you could imagine this dude being in some action movies, just like George St. Pierre, how George St. Pierre was in those Avenger movies. I can picture Davison Figueiredo playing a role, but I can see him playing a villain, not a superhero. For some reason, people don't seem to really like Davison Figueiredo, or at least in America, people don't seem to enjoy him. But I imagine this one is gonna be Brandon Moreno's night again. You never know though, because Davison Figueiredo has been working with Henry Cejudo, and I imagine he has been having a way better fight camp than Weili Zhang. I think that's the way I pronounce her name. I hope I'm not pronouncing it wrong. But she probably had a way harder fight camp with Henry because she can't pronounce his language. So think about it like this. When you have someone that you can't understand working with you, it's going to be a whole nother factor into the ball game. But when you work with someone that can speak the same language as you, it's going to be so much easier. Especially if you can speak two languages that person can speak, you're going to build another bond with that person. So I imagine Davison Figueiredo and Henry Cejudo have been putting in some serious work. And that leads me to another point. Henry Cejudo also is going to be making a comeback in 2022. So I'm very hyped for that too. I would love to see Henry fight Peter Yan or Alex Volkanovsky, either or. It's gonna be serious. I think that he really could beat Alex Volkanovsky. I don't see him ever beating Peter Yan. I think that Peter Yan's a little bit too big for him. But I think that fight's gonna be serious. Alex Volkanovsky versus Henry Cejudo. Both of those two, their skills match up just crazily. I think Alex Volkanovsky might be able to pull that off. To be honest, I can't really see Volkanovsky losing that one because of the power that Volkanovsky has. Volkanovsky was a big person for a while. He was like 200 something pounds. So when you drop down all that weight, you still have that power. It's still there because you have gained access to it by having that weight. But let me stop getting off topic. The third fight of the night is gonna be Derek Brunson versus Jared Cannonier. I just stumbled on his name. Jared Cannonier. And this one right here, honestly, I think might be the best fight of the night. It's crazy for me to say that because a lot of people won't agree with that. A lot of people won't see that happening. But I think that their skill sets match up perfectly. I think it's gonna be mostly on the feet. But I think the way that the fight is going to be finished is by Derek Brunson taking it to the ground with some ground and pound. I can't imagine Jared Cannonier really doing too well against Derek Brunson because of how good Derek Brunson can mix stuff up. But Jared Cannonier is someone that you can never doubt. Just like everyone on this card, you cannot say that it's gonna go this way or it's gonna go that way. It's pretty down the line for these fights. Everyone has a shot, and I just see Derek Brunson having the better chance in this one. I see Derek Brunson. Derek Brunson's on a roll right now. I think Derek Brunson will have another shot at the title. I believe that loss to Izzy really opened his eyes and showed him that he had to learn a few different things to be able to even be in the conversation. But with that being said, I do see some big things in Derek Brunson's future. Maybe not in the UFC. I think that he would honestly do a lot better if he was in Bellator or one of these other promotions. The reason for that is because he just he'll have a fresh chance. I don't think that if he gets matched up against Izzy again that he will beat Izzy. One, because of the confidence loss that he would have from losing to him in the past, and just how much skills Izzy has. I think the only person Izzy's going to lose to is Alex Pereira. I think Alex Pereira is going to be the one to dethrone Izzy for sure. The reason for that is the confidence. Confidence is one of the hugest, one of the biggest factors in any fight. Your psychological state is one of the biggest factors in the fight, because you could beat yourself before you even get in there. If you don't believe that you can do it, then you will never do it. The one word that I try to never use is can't, because if I tell myself I can't do it, then I will never do it. Just how it works. If you tell yourself that something is not accomplishable, you'll never even try to find the tools to be able to accomplish it. But I feel like I've gone a little bit too far on this. I appreciate you guys watching this. If you guys want to see more MMA content, I have a lot more. But I mainly do weed education, strain reviews, top 10, top 25 movies, sleep music, and much more actually. So go check out my channel. I guarantee you will not be bored. But stay blessed in the meantime.